Welcome to your daily focus for December the 18th, 2019. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. So, what do we have? We have the 18 energy, the moon energy, looking within. And since we're in full moon energy, I would say closing chapters in our lives by looking within, by emotionally understanding our situations, our the people in our life, our relationships with others. Maybe it's a little bit more in tune with our health, our well-being, how we treat ourselves. Maybe we're looking at more of an inward spiritual quest right now, and understanding the strength of your intuition, the strength of your love, your passion, your desire, the strength of your emotion to drive as a driving force to move you forward. And get happy, get excited, and be at peace with who you are and know that you've got what it takes to move forward. If we add up the numerology of the day, it's a 15, which is the devil card. The devil card, the devil relies on you to look at the external for what should be right in your life rather than looking within. That godlike presence within you and tapping into that knowledge, that understanding. Tapping into what feels right for you, where you feel balance, where you feel strong and capable. One plus five is a 6, and the 6 energy is health and well-being. December 2019 collectively is a 6 energy for us. So this has been a topic throughout the entire month. It's highlighted a little bit today for us to really go inward and understand what is good for us, what isn't good for us. Where are we being tempted into doing the injustices to our body, whether it's eating too much, partaking, overindulgence, maybe it's drinking, maybe it's smoking, maybe it's something that brings in a stress or anxiety. So look at your behaviors, look at your habits, and how they strengthen you or they weaken you. Do they tear you down? Do they weigh you down? Or do they bring you towards enlightenment? Understanding, clarity, strength, and courage. Sun is in Sagittarius today, and the moon is in Virgo. So yes, we want to get all of our ducks in a row. We are looking at the details. We're getting a little bit more organized. And we have Pluto and Saturn, of course, doing the dance. They will conjunct in the new year for us. And so we need a patience. We need a discipline, a determination. We need to apply hard work. And I believe Pallas comes into Capricorn to join that party today. And Pallas is all about bringing in structure and needing order. And it allows us a sharper perception. But the perception isn't outward. Today it's telling us the perception is inward. Let's see what the cards have to say. Page of Swords. Ooh, I always worry when the Page of Swords comes out as the first card, because this talks about a spontaneity. That we kind of jump into something and then we go, maybe I shouldn't have done that. It's like being a kid and your parents said, don't do that, you'll be sorry. And you went, I know more than them. And so you went ahead and did it. Didn't really think it through. Didn't think of the consequences. And you probably landed flat on your face. I can recall several incidents. So I think we all have our story of how we should have listened, how we should have taken a little bit more attention to what was being said to us. So there's that, but we will have that spontaneous kind of energy today. We will be up there. I mean, the sixth energy is also the lovers, right? Bringing in love, happiness, joy. The Page of Swords just wants things to happen. Let's get going. And how can we do this? And so we can get very creative in how to move forward today. And understanding that what we once called work can actually be fun and exciting and challenging. And I think there's a little part of us today that would want to be challenged. King of Pentacles. Oof. True success comes from thinking outside the box. He's one of the richest kings. And he takes educated risks. He thinks it through. He plots. He pays attention to the little details. And yet he's his crown is a living vine, so it's thinking outside the box, growing new ideas, inventions, allowing your creativity to flow. Bringing in true abundance in your life. And true abundance for you may be very different than it is for me. It could be your success in your career or within the community. Maybe it's your stature in the community. So Dylan and Milo just went outside for their evening relief. And they're both back in now. So it's like they've been separated for years. So they do a little bit of roughhousing, unfortunately, when they come back. And I tried to be a little bit faster with getting everything ready. But I spilled an entire glass of water, like right over my desk. I'm grabbing everything and put me a little bit behind. So my apologies for the ruckus in the background. But know that they are best of friends regardless of what you hear, okay? They would not harm each other for anything. The King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is about our success, about our happiness, about what we truly believe would be abundance in our life if it were to happen. And for some of us, it's money. Some of us, it's love. Some of us, it's our health and well-being. So what can we do different? How can we step differently on our path? How can we react differently? How can we behave differently in some small little tiny way? To actually change our vibration, raise it. And the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups, this is about the past. So if anything, we are in full moon energy, and it's about maybe healing or letting go of an old perception. Somebody's opinion that you took as a truth once upon a time. Somebody who told you can't or you shouldn't or you mustn't. It was just their opinion. If we can see ourselves, our inner child, just, we want to touch the flowers. We want to smell the flowers. We want to embrace the flowers, but we hold back. We're kind of, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I should. And our angel, our spirit guide, is leaning into us and saying, you can have it all. Whatever you wish for, whatever you desire, you can have. They are for you. Embrace them. Inhale the aroma, the fragrance. Step into the joy of who you've come here to be. So standing in your truth would be part of today, wouldn't it? Have to look for a dry spot, like a place that's really dry. I think I did a good job, but it was a whole cup of water. Our well-being cards. So, just watch the spontaneity a little bit, especially when the Page of Swords is in the first position. We can just get excited, so excited that we just want to do it, and let's see what happens. And we need to think it through. We have a King as our second card telling us to think it through, to plan. To have the best result possible. To get it right the first time. So our well-being card for today is, I am learning that all problems resolve themselves. All problems resolve themselves. So in other words, put a few of those problems on the back burner. Okay? Today is about growing the abundance of who you are, of seeking a newfound strength or courage or determination within you to go forward, to see things in a new light, to think outside the box, to do it differently, and to look inwardly for how we can find our happiness, our peace, our success. And everything that's happening on the external level today, it doesn't matter today. If you can at all shut it off and walk your path and your path alone. There's a lot of energy supporting you right now in doing just that. Treating yourself well, working towards your goals and dreams and desires, your goals, building that foundation, that strength beneath your feet. When you have a problem, a desire exudes forth from you, and Source hears it and answers it immediately. Once you remove your attention from the problem, you then allow the solution. Give birth to the question and let it go. Allow the answer to flow. So sometimes we can sit there and we can worry and we can fret, and sometimes we think it's a problem. It was never a problem. Sometimes we think it's a problem, and by the time we're ready to go to sleep, we're so tense and so worried about what's going to happen the next day that we just toss and turn the whole night, and then of course the day goes bad because we got no sleep. Put things like that on the back burners. Your life has consisted of problem after situation, after circumstance, after chaos, that's being human, right? That's walking the human path. And yes, we have to do the right things and what we have control over, but a lot of things we don't truly have the control over it. So know that there is a solution to the problem. Just keep walking forward in your truth. Stand in your truth. The moon energy. Tap into you, the devil energy. Look at the inner instead of the external. I am learning that all problems resolve themselves. Give birth to the question, ask it, let it go. Remove your attention from the problem to allow the solution to come in. That's why many times when we go to sleep at night with a problem that we couldn't find an answer for, we wake up and we have that aha moment. We have that little epiphany. We go, why didn't I think of that last night? Give your subconscious time to work. Once again, the answers are within us today. So the solution to the problem is already within us. We don't have to worry about thinking of something. Our conscious and subconscious will get together. The right answer will pop out. Turn your mind to something else to move yourself forward. Let's see what our animals have to say today. Balance. Balance with the moose. It's all about our balance, isn't it? I got the horse instead of the moose. Let's get the moose here. There he is. Balance, release, recalibrate, and dignity. I am only one, but still I am one. I cannot do everything, but still I can do something. And because I cannot do everything, I will not refuse to do the something that I can do. Moose tells you it's time to realign your purpose by looking within and noting what you are doing outwardly. You will begin to see where you need to recalibrate your life. Balance is key to enjoying your life, but many times it is lacking. You may feel as if you are on a teeter-totter. I was on a teeter-totter a couple of days ago. Don't allow a brief moment in time to destroy your balance. Moose walks with dignity. It's time for you to hold your head high It's time for you to stand tall. Exactly. I love the way Moose just wrapped up this entire reading. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.